Yes, the album was the bane of my existence because I hate being a person that's like, it's almost done. But with albums, it is literally that. You get to this 75% range, and then it takes so long to get that last percent done. It is, and it's so painstaking just because you're changing the sound of a snare to be up 3 dBs or not, or maybe just 1.5, and then maybe a song, it gets too old. And a lot of that happened with my stuff is that I waited so long that it just actually went out of style, and it's a big thing for me to like not put out music that's not relevant anymore. So that's why it took so long. But the album's awesome. I have a lot of really cool collaborations. One is with Twista. One is with Brandon Urie from Panic at the Disco. One is with Simon Lord, who did a lot of stuff with Simian Mobile Disco, and we've worked together before. 2 tracks with the Cataracts. One with Martin Garrix. One with Major Lazer. And then a slew of singles from myself. I called my manager one day and I was like, I want to make a shirt that says "Money Sucks, Friends Rule" in the Warriors font. And he was like, that's an awesome idea. I don't think I can say that, but yeah. And then after that, I was like, man, I don't know what to call the album. And he's like, you should call it "Money Sucks, Friends Rule." We should say the shirt until the album comes out. I was like, that's the best title for an album. Because I really feel that way. Like, friends are forever, money isn't. So I was watching MTV one night with my ex-girlfriend, and we saw Martin Garrix and Julian Jordan on TV with Sander Van Doren, and I was like, man, who are these kids? They look so young. And I looked them up on Twitter, and I just followed him, and I realized that Martin was following me. So I followed him, and he was like, hey man, I'd love to send you a bunch of new music. And he sent it to me, and I was like, oh my God, this kid is incredible. And he's so talented. And I just was like, yo, let's make a song together. And he sent me the first version of Set Me Free. And I was like, all right, perfect. Let's premiere it at Ultra, and then I'll work on it. And then after that, we worked on it. No one even knows the original. And it's so bad. The original is so bad. It's like the kick sounds like I'm kicking a box. I went to Amsterdam, and we worked in his home studio. I met his parents, who are exactly like my parents. And we made the song and finished it. And yeah, I think it's my next single since Get Low. We're working that right now, but yeah, Set Me Free. I like collaborating with a lot of people, with certain people actually, that I really think are really pushing the envelope of a lot of genres. I know a lot of people give Martin Garrix flack, but I feel like it's just because he's 17, and people are really angry that he's 17 and like destroying it. Like, that guy is murdering his style of music, and it's so distinct from all the rest of the big room stuff. But DJ Snake is killing it too. I mean, he has Turned Down for What, which is already went like platinum. And I remember he first played me that record. I got to France, and we were finishing Get Low. And he's like, I have a new record to play you, and it was called Bang the Underground. And we played it. I was like, oh my God, this is a massive hit, dude. You outdone yourself. And he's just really. He's the same as me, where I want to hear like cool, exciting new stuff. Same as Diplo. Like, that's all we want to hear. We don't want to hear the same stuff over and over again. That's why my sets are really different. They go from like Biggie playing Juicy to Dilemma, Kelly Rowland to Martin Garrix, Proxy record or something else. You don't really hear the same sound over and over in my set. It's not, I said this in an interview, it's not a jab at Calvin Harris, but Calvin Harris had posted this video, or this picture of this dirty jet as a joke. Being like, yeah, I'm taking the jet today, and it's like really dirty and ugly. But I saw it, and I was just like, nobody wants to see that. I don't want to see that personally. So I just decided to draw a private jet on a piece of paper and pretend to be some douchebag guy. I grew up in LA, so I mean, I grew up around all those guys that were like, what's up, man? My dad's got like really sick house, like, you can bring all the girls over, but all the dudes can't come over, and like, it would be exactly like that. So I just wanted to create a character like that, and so the character is based on that. He basically has a lot of money, but no friends, just wants to hook up with girls, but he also wants to have a lot of friends, but he's such a douchebag that he can't have friends. So that's the whole thing about DJ Rich is hopefully I'm right now, Red Bull just sent me a concept for a show, and I think we're doing it with them. So hopefully it turns into something. But yeah, I would have all the characters, DJ Hansel, Becky, and DJ Rich's. When I was younger, I was obsessed with Jim Carrey. When I saw Dumb and Dumber and The Mask and Liar Liar and all those movies that he was in, I was obsessed. Like, I'm so obsessed. I always wanted to go into acting. I never wanted to go into like stand-up comedy. I still don't really want to. But I would always wanted to act, so hopefully that's in my near future.